Hello everyone. Today's video will be on noun number. I have seen many students when they are changing from singular to plural number, they make mistakes. So today's video is on this one. So how we are going to change the plural forms from singular to plural, how we are going to do it. So how plurals are formed. The plural of noun is generally formed by adding s to the singular, as boy become boys. The y, along with the y, the s is getting added, so that's why it is becoming boys. Along with the pen, s is getting added, that is becoming pens. Book is becoming books. Cow is becoming cows. Girl is becoming girls. Desk is becoming desks. Like this, there are 10 formulas of how the plurals are formed. In this first part, the plural of noun is generally formed where the singular word is getting added with the word s. Next point, let us see out here what is happening. In the next point, nouns ending with s or sh or ch or x form the plural by adding es to the singular. That means any form of noun which is having s, sh, ch or x at the end of their word, that will be changing into es. So let's see. Class, it is having s at last, so it is changing into es. Class spelling will be as it is, just es will be getting added to it. Next, brush, it is having h, sh at last, so es will get added to it, so brushes. Branch is becoming branches. Kiss is becoming kisses. Match is becoming matches. Tax, it is having x at last, so es is getting added to it. Dish is becoming dishes. Watch as watches. Box as boxes. Let's go to the next formula. Most nouns ending with o also form the plural by adding es to the singular, as. So what it is trying to say, that the noun which is having the word o at last, it is having the alphabet o in any word, it will change by getting added with es into plural form. Like buffalo, it is having o at last, so es is getting added. Next, potato, potatoes, es is getting added, becoming a plural form of this noun. Negro, negros. Mango, mangoes. Cargo, cargos. Eco, ecos. Let's see the next formula. A few nouns ending with o merely add s, as. Now all the o letter nouns which is having o at last always will not get added with es. There are some exceptions which only get added with s, like dynamo will become dynamos, only s is getting added out here, not es. Piano, it is becoming pianos, only s is getting added, not es. Canto is becoming cantos. Kilo as kilos. Solo as solos. Photo as photos. Logo as logos. Ratio as ratios. Stereo as stereos. So we have learned till 4 formulas. Let's go to the next formula. Nouns ending with y preceded by a consonant form their plural by changing y into I and adding es. What it is trying to say? The word which is having y at last, the word which is having y at last, the noun, that y will change into ies in the plural form. Like baby, baby is becoming babies. See, this y is changing into I, is becoming armies. Lady as ladies, story as stories, where y is changing into ies. City as cities, changing into ies. Pony as ponies, changing into ies. Let's see number 6 formula. The following nouns ending with f or fe form their plural by changing into v and adding es. So what it is trying to say? Any noun which is having at last f word or fe word, it will change into ves. Like thief, it is having f at last, so this f has changed into ves. Life, fe it is having at last, so it is changing into ves. Fe is changing into ves. Next is loaf, f is there, so f is changing into ves. Like this, half as halves, shelf as shelves, knife as knives, elf as elves, wolf as wolves, leaf as leaves, self as selves. But there are few nouns, exceptional nouns, where if there is f or fe, it will change into s or ves. Like dwarfs or dwarves. Both cases are correct. Like suppose if the singular form dwarf is given, if you write dwarfs only s, that is also correct. If you change this f as ves, that is also correct. Wharf as wharfs, that is, if you are changing f into ves, that is also correct. If you are not changing f and adding s to it, that is also correct. Hoofs or hooves, like hoof, hoof is singular form. If you add s to it, it is becoming plural form, that is also correct. And if you are trying to change this f into ves, that is also correct. That's why hoofs or hooves, both are correct. Scarves or scarves, both are correct. If you are adding s to scarf or changing f into ves, that is also correct. These are all plural forms, both are correct. Next we come to number 7. A few nouns form their plural by changing the inside vowel of the singular. Like what it is trying to say? It is trying to say that these nouns, they will completely change the inside vowel. We know what is vowel, that a, e, I, o, u, these are the vowels. So they change the inner vowel of the word and making it into a completely new word. Like man become men, goose become geese, women become women, foot become feet, louse become lice, tooth become teeth. Next we come to this one, number 8. There are a few nouns that form their plural by adding en to the singular. So there are few nouns which add en to the singular form of word or a noun to make it into a plural form. Like ox, is becoming oxen, and child is becoming children. Next we come to the number 9 part. Some nouns have the singular and plural alike, means there is no differentiation in singular form or plural form. Both are considered, that may be considered as singular form also, that may be considered as plural form also. There will be no change in those form of nouns. like swine, sheep, deer. We don't write ships, we don't write deers, we don't write swines, we don't add s or es or ves into these words. So they are both singular and plural form. It depends on the sentence what we are writing. Trout, salmon, aircraft, species, spacecraft, series. So these all form both singular and plural form. Now it depends on the sentence how we are writing it. Next, number 10, which is the last one. The following nouns look plural but in fact singular. The same thing. These words, these nouns, they might look, they are plural form, but actually they are not. They are actually singular form of nouns. Like mathematics, it might sound that since it is having s, that's why it is plural form, but actually it is not. It is a singular form. Physics, measles, mumps, rickets, blears, droughts, these are all singular form of noun, but it might look like that it is a plural form. Thank you for watching the video. Next video will be on verb and tense. Thank you.